We probably are the only Star Wars news show, Pete, that's going to cover construction permits in the greater Orlando, Florida area. That said, sharp-eyed fans have taken note that construction permits were requested by a firm in Florida and are for work on what was the immersive Star Wars experience / hotel, the Galactic StarCruiser. The premium guest experience, which was connected to the Galaxy's Edge Star Wars theme park, offered guests the opportunity to quote-unquote live in a Star Wars story for 2 days, but it did also come with a price tag upwards of $6,000 for a family of 4. In a cost-cutting measure, Disney closed the doors of the StarCruiser a little less than 2 years after it opened. At the moment, there is no further information on what is planned for that space or if it will be related to Star Wars. It was never really in the cards for me to get to enjoy the Galactic StarCruiser in person. We have many good friends of this show who loved it, grieved when it closed. Obviously, with the investment that Disney put into building all of that in the first place, it seems unlikely that it goes away as a Star Wars thing. There might be a next version that is gearing up. So my question to you is, what do you, Pete Fletzer, want to see out of StarCruiser 2.0?
I wonder, first of all, I hope it's Star Wars related. There's been some murmurings and rumblings that it may be Marvel related, which it's literally right off the edge of Galaxy's Edge. So it makes sense to do that. I would love to see them make very similar to, I don't know, last time you were at Disney World, but they have affordable themed hotels. You have the
Right.
Art of Animation. You have some of those. I think if they make it, even if it's a more premium hotel, but keep it completely Star Wars themed. I would love to go to the checkout or the check-in and have R2 be there ready to bring my bags upstairs. I would love to see protocol droids wandering around the lobby of my hotel. I think that's something they can do with it. I think they can make it reasonably priced, not even reasonably priced. Make it a premium hotel if they want to. Make it accessible though, and it doesn't have to be that immersive experience. I think the other challenge to the immersive experience was that's not for everyone. And I think they hit just about everybody who was going to do it and had the money to do it for 2,000 in less than 2 years, because there's parents. It's hard to believe there's parents with kids that love Star Wars that aren't nerds themselves, right? Or what would have been the case in my case, it would have been me and my son, and my wife and daughter would have been like, "What are we doing here, Dad? This is awful." Yeah. This is so. But if we're just staying in Disney World and Vader is in the hallway, that's awesome, and I'd like to see that. What about you?
I like that idea. And something, when we first learned about Galactic StarCruiser, right when it opened, we had the writer from Yahoo Travel that came on and talked about, those first experiences. Brian and Holly Fry have been with us multiple times. They've gone live from the StarCruiser on our show, to hang out and show us all of that. And it's awesome. For me, the 2-day, fully immersive role-playing experience was not necessarily my bag. I want to sit in that Galactic StarCruiser bar with a drink and just soak up being in Star Wars. So your idea of a hotel, Art of Animation, Polynesian Resort, whatever it is, a Star Wars more hotel version where that's where I get to stay. I get to walk. I can spend as little or as much time in it as I want to without feeling like I've got to be rushed to the character dinner and that's for some people, that's their deal. That's just not my deal. So this is a very personal, what do I want? I would love to see them make it a hotel experience. Still has a premium price tag on it. May not be quite as much as that $6,000, but a place where you can soak up Star Wars.
Yep, connect it to Galaxy's Edge and just make it a Star Wars weekend. I'm all for that.